Why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down? Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
All right, now, winos, on the happy hour. Let me take my last sip because I want to be as sober as possible, okay? Because I'm giving folks advice, and I can't be no drunk, even though sometimes drunks do give the best advice. I want to be as clear-headed as possible, okay? So if you're not familiar with happy hour, we used to have happy hour way back then, okay? When we wasn't shit, when we had no clout, when we wasn't on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and shit and doing other big damn things, all right? Yes, it is a segment dedicated to the winos, meaning this is all about y'all, okay? You guys get to write in. I'll answer your questions as real as hell. I don't want to hear nothing in the email that I was too harsh. Y'all know how I am by now, okay? And I'm going to keep it all the way motherfucking real with y'all, okay? I'm not going to tell y'all the same thing I would tell my own damn daughter in the same language that I would use, okay? My daughter knows me. So if you want to be a part of this segment, please feel free to send me an email via unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. My email has been blowing up since I brought this segment back, and we're going to get right into the shit, okay? All right, so the first question is... So Tasha, I would like to remain anonymous because my dude will be pissed. But anyways, here it goes, okay? I really don't think we will last because of this man's mother and sister, okay? Hold on for a second. I got to make a point, okay? She don't think they will last. Hold that thought, okay? She don't think they will last. Woo, we talked about this earlier in the show, okay? The power of the tongue. All right, anyway. All right, she says, I really don't think we will last because of this man's mother and sister. Ooh, shit. First off, this man is 28 and I'm 25. He has been taking care of his mom and sister for at least more than a year and pays 90% of the rent and bills, while his sister, who is 22, grabs these weak-ass jobs because her dream is to be an artist but barely selling paintings, okay? His mother is older and says she was blackballed by hospitals. She's a nurse, okay? She must have had a pill addiction or something like that, because you don't get blackballed from no hospitals, especially if you went to school, okay, to be a nurse. Her ass done got in some type of trouble, which it was probably Oxycontin trouble or codeine. Anyway, okay. So that was her excuse for her son paying for them to live when he should have been out of the house. In my opinion, she could have just worked at the Family Dollar. She could have, okay, and got you a discount. So now she finally has a good job for her, but at the end of the day, these women try to control his every move, okay? My dude is very depressed. He says he hates himself. He talked about suicide several times, and all of his girlfriends cheated on him. I think it stems from his fucked up family and how they treat him. He confides in me with things he doesn't feel comfortable telling his family. This old lady had the nerve. Damn, she called the mama old lady. This old lady had the nerve to tell me I'm trying to one up on her, and I think I know her son better than her. Okay, y'all hold that thought. Okay, if that's what the woman said, I want you to hold that thought. She said that the old lady told her she was trying to one up on her. And I think that I know her son better than her. I had to laugh. She's not doing shit. She's not doing shit to help her son spiritually or mentally. I have so many receipts of me and his texts, okay? Why did I witness his sister make a big deal about him using 75 fucking cents from her change from the store? I can go on, but basically we broke up now, working on getting back together. The fact that we moving in secret because he don't want to hear their mouths is rubbing me the wrong way. You're 28, dude, and I'm really about to have him move in with me. No, the fuck you not. No, you not. I want to marry him one day, have children, build together, but in the back of his mind, his family is always going to try to control him. And once I'm turned off from people, that's it. Okay. I'm the same damn way. You fuck me up. That's it. Okay. I know our love is worth it, but I don't want to deal with his family, but I love him. Should I take it for the rest of my life or find someone whose family I can vibe with? Tasha, you're my favorite YouTube channel. We know we are winos. Okay. Help a sister out, cause Lord. All right. Well, thank you for writing in. Let me get a little bit of water here, okay? Hold on. Well, I told you to hold that thought, okay? We talked about the power of the tongue earlier during the Kevin Hart segment, and the fact that you said you don't think that this will last, it's not gonna damn last, all right? Now, there's a lot that you went over in this, But listen, long story short, this is not your man, okay? This man belongs to his mama and his sister. And like you said, unfortunately, he's been trained that way. He's been doing that his whole life. And the reason is, let me tell you what you're in competition with, all right? You're in competition with a black woman, all right? Now, a lot of y'all probably gonna get goddamn mad because a lot of y'all are doing this right now watching the damn channel, okay? So you are in competition with a black woman who doesn't have a man, who has a daughter, who doesn't have a daddy. She had a son and had to train that son up to be a man for her, okay? So her ass wouldn't have to work or anything in her latter days. She don't have a husband. She ain't got a man that's fucking with her or fucking her. And so the closest thing that she has to taking care of her and giving her the life that she should have had because the men didn't want to stick around is her son, okay? And that's the reason why he's so depressed, because he doesn't realize what's going on. He's honestly taking on his wife and his sister as wives, okay? They're pretty much sister wives. The only thing is he's not fucking them. And I hate when black women or women in general do this shit. It's like they have these sons and they raise them. The daddies ain't around. And so they put all these pressure on these boys and say, you got to grow up to be a man. But in actuality, they're telling them, you got to grow up to be a man for me because I need you to play football. I need you to make something of yourself because your daddy wasn't shit and I had to raise you and I should be able to relax for the rest of my life. And so in turn, you owe me. And that's what his mom and sister are doing. They're making him feel as if he owes them because they raised him. And honestly, men are like that, okay? If you help him out, a real man, okay? That's not damage, but they done fucked him up. But any man that has been given something, they're the type of species that will honestly want to give back to you. And so he feels like he has to do this because they don't have anyone else. And unfortunately, sis, you cannot compete with the mama or the sister because he's got two negatively, spiritually women tied to his ass. The only thing is they ain't got no soul ties, no sex ties or anything like that. And so as far as you saying that you're going to be with this man and not accept his family, that shit don't work, okay? Your families need to get along because if not, their shit is going to be your shit. And then guess what? Y'all going to be fighting like you are now. And no, you ain't about to let no man move in with you. If he really wants to be with you, his ass would leave his family alone, take charge, be the man that they actually raised him to be, but for the woman that's supposed to be for him, okay? Meaning that's the woman he's supposed to lay down with. He's supposed to be out here stressing out, thinking that he gonna commit suicide because he's trying to provide for these women that don't appreciate his ass, okay? That's really what's going on because men have ego problems. And so, no, unfortunately, this is not gonna work out. You spoke it into existence. You guys are already broken up. And so, sis, you just really need to just move the fuck on, okay? And find you a man that has a mama and a daddy. And don't get me wrong, there are a lot of women out here that have raised their sons to be on their own. But because a lot of them are lonely and they don't have men, and I hate the way that came out, but it's honestly, you know what, somewhat the damn truth. I just have to be honest about this, okay? A lot of men, a lot of women, meaning moms, raise their sons to be their men just without sex. And honestly, that's what's going on with him, and ain't shit gonna change that until he gets a hold of it, get some therapy, get some counseling, and he's able to tell his sister and his mama, hell damn no. And if he can't tell him that, he damn sure ain't gonna be able to do nothing for you. And that's all I gotta say. I wish you good damn luck, okay? Winos, leave her some advice in the comments. Let me take my sip because I need one. Shit. All right, so next question. They go, hey, Tasha, first, I love you. That's how they wrote it. I love you too, okay? Also, I would like to stay anonymous if possible. A lot of my family watches your channel. Hey, family, and whoever you are, because I really don't know your name because you didn't even leave it in the email, okay? She goes, so, okay, my family is fucked up. Now, I think her family probably gonna know who in the hell it is if she is describing everything in this email. And when I say family, I mean mama, daddy, and sister's immediate family, okay? Don't we all got a family that's fucked up? Everybody, okay? I'm about to be 29 in November. I was sexually assaulted by my mother's husband when I was 12. Ooh, that's heavy. It just hit home, okay? I am about to be 29 in November. Happy early birthday, okay? I was sexually assaulted by my mother's husband when I was 12. She didn't believe me and took his side. Oh, hits home, okay? Till this day, I am emailing you. My mother still has not acknowledged, talked about, really, or apologized. It's the big ass elephant in the room every time. I have serious anxiety all the time, and I'm sure that mental illness runs on both sides of my lineage. I am still dealing with this trauma all these years basically alone because my family never talked about it. My current boyfriend, baby daddy, has no idea about the abuse. My question is, what should I do to get over this old shit? I mean, I have my own children now. I don't want to pass no generational curses, so to speak, to my children. I would really love to talk to my mother, really, but honestly, my entire immediate family, because I felt let down by all of them at some point after I reported it to CPS. I was bouncing around between different relatives between the age of 13 through 18 after I basically had nowhere else to go. And it was either a shelter where I lived or moved to Louisiana with my ex. I chose Louisiana. I moved back from Louisiana back home in 2015 due to a death in my family. We have never talked about it. What should I do? Finished a bottle of wine. Hey, love always, anonymous. P.S. Whether this ends up as one of your questions, I would really love your opinion on my situation. Love you so much and happy Halloween to your family. Hashtag Tasha for president. Hey! I ain't trying to be no damn president. You know what? I think I could be a president, all right? I just need a lot of people working for me. So all I got to do is just think and talk. That's all I want to do. Think and talk. I don't want to type. I don't want to write. I don't want to do none of that shit, okay? Anyways, okay. So this honestly hit home for me because I just went through a similar situation, all right? If you guys check my personal Facebook right now, Tasha K on Facebook, you are going to see me. You just gotta go down one post, okay? You're going to see that I just recently blasted the man that molested me, okay? And when I blasted him, I got on the phone with every single family member that was close to him, my family that kind of denied it or wanted me to sweep it under the rug, and I literally let everybody have it, okay? I was crying, I was upset. I even DM'd the man's wife. She blocked me. I DM'd him, asked him why did he do it, because why? It's not about what my family thinks. It's about me and my healing, okay? And this is something that I've carried my entire life, watching this man walk free. I knew he was free, okay, because they let him go free, even though he was on trial, but because my granddaddy was somewhat the sheriff or knew the sheriffs in town, they just made a deal and let him go, okay? And my grandmother said I was lying my whole damn life, even though her ass was at work the entire time while this man was making me give him head, okay, at 5 years old. And so, yes, if you go to my Facebook right now, his name is Jefferson JB, and his wife's name is JL Fran, really Jolanda Blackman, all out of San Antonio, Texas. I got all their pictures up, whole entire family, and I blasted their entire ass so that I could fucking heal. Okay? I had to get that out. There's no sweeping that under the rug, and black people have been doing it for years. Even white people. White people do it. They protect the brothers that are sleeping with their sisters and shit like that. And the same thing goes on in the black community. They telling you that it's okay for your uncle to touch you. Don't tell on him, but it's wrong. It's like a big ass contradiction, okay? And so just because they've had it happen, and that's the reason why your family probably doesn't want to touch it, is because they've gone through the same thing. And because she didn't do anything to help you, and you did have to wound up in like CPS and shit like that, she's carrying that. She's guilty. She don't want to be embarrassed. She don't want to face it, but it's not for her to not want to face. That's all you, okay? And this is something that you have to do for you. Fuck what everybody else got to say. Fuck what your boyfriend or your husband got to say. If you need to get this out and scream to the world, this is what happened to me. You weren't there. Where in the fuck were you? Why did you do this to me? Then you let all they asses know until you get it out and you're able to move on. And honestly, that's what I did. The story is trending now on Facebook. Please follow me on Facebook at Tasha K, and please share that shit so everybody in San Antonio, Texas will know who this goddamn child molester is that will give me Dr. Peppers in exchange for head at 5 years old. Fuck you, Alan. And so in order for you to move on and heal, you need to bring back up the old shit, okay? Because it wasn't dealt with. And you have to deal with that. You have to get in it. You got to cuss a few motherfuckers out. You got to blast a few people, okay? You got to cry. You got to be angry. You have to do what you have to do, especially if you can't afford therapy or anything like that. Fortunately for me, I was able to afford it. And so that's why I was able to deal with my pain the way I was able to deal with it. And end with a little forgiveness, okay? So I need you to get this out. I need you to sit your mom down. I need you to talk to her. I did this very thing with my own mom. She didn't want to hear it, but I said, no, you're going to listen to this today, okay? You are not getting off the phone. This is not about you. This is not about what you should have done. This is about me and what I need to say to you because you weren't there and you need to face that shit, okay? And so it's going to be hard. They're going to try to tell you, oh, don't bring this up. That's old stuff. It happened to me. No, you open up those wounds, okay? And you heal those wounds. And whatever you got to do in order to do it, you make sure that you do it and don't give a fuck about what anybody else got to say, okay? And so I did that very damn thing, and that's why his ass and his family is trending right now on my Facebook. So I want you to do the same thing, not necessarily like me, but whatever you got to do to get this shit out, just get it out and move on with your life and raise your kids knowing that you did the right thing to heal yourself, okay? Next question. This is too heavy. I don't want to cry again no more. I'm about to cry. Let me drink this wine. It's hard. It's hard. And I like to laugh a lot. Sometimes I'll start off laughing and then it'll end up in tears. And it may seem like I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling it right now because it's like, it's right there. It's right there. So the olive leaf extract can help lower your blood pressure, clear eczema, and fight against autoimmune diseases and so much more. Visit EmbracePangea.com to treat your intimate areas with the products it deserves. Automotive Negotiator right at your fingertips. Click on their link below to start your pain-free car buying experience today.